Okay, so this is the single most powerful spiritual practice that I'm aware of. And I would say it's more powerful than antidepressants, more powerful than ayahuasca, more powerful than San Pedro. And you can do it every day without needing any external things to help you. So, what's the practice? The practice is what I call falling into gratitude. And this is taken from Abraham Hicks's work in their book, Ask and It's Given. And they call it a gratitude blitz. And what this does is basically it shifts your frame of mind and being, thank you, Cato, from being one of desperation or whatever you're at into gratitude. And gratitude is such an effective emotion because it's authentic. And it's one of joy, it's one of acceptance, and it's one where really awesome things can be built from there. So, what's the practice? The practice is taking every morning when you wake up, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just to reflect on and to really feel into what you're grateful for. And this might be really simple things. It might be, I'm grateful I have a warm bed. I'm grateful I woke up feeling rested. I'm grateful that I have, a fun dog in my life. I'm grateful that I have food in the fridge. And it can be anything you're grateful for. And if you're struggling for ideas, I would say think of the categories of your life that are most important to you. So this might be family, might be friends, it could be work, finances, what you do for pleasure, your spiritual practice, anything, whatever like area of your life is important. Try and think of like one or two things in that category that you're grateful for. And the first time you do this, you might be really unhappy and you might really struggle to find something to be grateful for. That's totally normal. I know when I started this process, I was a very ungrateful person and I was also very unlucky. And what I mean by this is that I had no appreciation for the small things I had in life, and I was generally pretty miserable, pretty unhappy, and I just didn't have a positive mindset or psyche. And what this process did in about 6 months' time is I had a very distinct feeling of falling into gratitude. And, in love in life, when we fall in love, it might feel like falling into a red flame, it might feel like falling into a purple flame for for the relationships that are a combination of friendship and love. Or it might feel like falling into a really dark shadow-based flame for the kind of more toxic relationships. Anyway, what falling into gratitude did for me is it felt like falling into a really wholesome orange flame. And it shifted my perspective in life and on the universe that, everything was happening to me and everything was bad. And it was just one, thing after another. Where it was like, oh my God, I can never catch a break. Anyways, once I changed my psyche and my mind to really focus on the small things and to really be grateful for the small things in life, it changed my life entirely. That I became much more positive. I became much more open to new experiences. And I guess the foundational and fundamental thing that had shifted was this idea that life is happening for me and it's not happening against me or it's not happening to me, but that I live in a benevolent universe that really wants to see conscious growth and wants to see us thrive, succeed, and live the best life that we can. And, when I first started this, I really struggled and I was like, oh, okay. Really had to search my brain for, maybe a minute, 2 minutes to think of things to be grateful for. Anyways, with time, it becomes this practice in the mornings where you have to stop yourself after 10 or 15 minutes because the idea is that you create this gratitude blitz where it starts with one idea or one thing you're grateful for, and then it rolls into many others. And this could be like, okay, I'm really grateful that I have a comfortable bed. I'm grateful I woke up rested. I'm grateful I've got a great little dog. I'm grateful I've got a fridge full of food. I'm grateful that my roof wasn't leaking. I'm grateful that, I've got work that feels meaningful to me and I enjoy, or I'm grateful that I've got work to do today that puts me in the right direction, or I'm grateful that I can search for work today that really puts me in a great direction on path in life. And the idea is that the gratitude keeps spiraling until after you have enough ideas, you're like, whoa, okay, I really feel grateful now. And there's two tips that I would say to people when they're doing this. One is not to be jealous of other people. And this means that if we do see someone that has more than us or has stuff that we feel jealous and envious about, that we don't say to ourselves, oh, this person, I can't believe they had that. Why am I not worthy of that? We say, actually, thank you for showing me that this is possible. So thank you for showing me that it is possible to have a really great partner. Thank you for showing me that it's possible to live in abundance and have a lot of money. Thank you for showing me that, it's possible to have a really nice car and a really nice life. Whatever it is that you're feeling jealous of, flip that and start to be grateful for it. And the second thing, and I actually think this is the most important tip, is to add because to what you're grateful for. And so this might be, okay, I'm really grateful that I have a fridge full of food because I don't have to go to the supermarket, I don't have to go shopping, and I know that I've got healthy food in the fridge that will make me feel good and give me the energy I need for the day to achieve my dreams and really have a great day ahead of me. Or it might be, oh, I'm really grateful that I have a car. And I'm grateful because I don't have to walk somewhere. I'm grateful that the car's working because I don't have to go to the mechanics, because I feel safe, because I feel secure, because it's one less thing to worry about, whatever it is. But the because really helps to anchor this emotion and make it more powerful. Anyways, this would be my advice. I think this is the single most powerful spiritual practice that anyone can do from any walk of life, any religious background. It's something that everyone can do. And it takes about 6 months for it to really start changing your life. But after 6 months, ooh, I guarantee your life will start changing. And yeah, hold on, because it's a great feeling when you really do fall into gratitude and life starts working out for you. Kato, come here, come here. You were being very scratchy during this video. I hope you didn't annoy the people. We'll find out, won't we? Mr. Scratchy. You're ripping up the grass, you little... Aren't you adorable?